Restoration at 12%.
Previously on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts.
Organization miscreants. They found us.
But why would the nobody steal photographs?
Both are nothing but data to them. The fools could never tell the difference. We are running out of time. Namine must make haste.
Where am I? What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kai... Who are you?
They will come at you out of nowhere, as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade.
Leon!
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
Sora, go with them, especially if you want to find your friends.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora. I'll go with you guys.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is
Andy
the key.
Moore.
But the boy is a problem. He found one
Can't
of
wait
the
to hear Mandy
keyholes.
Moore's voice acting for Aerith in this game. It's gonna be great, right? Right?
A key blade? A keyblade. What was that about? Oh. Sorry about that.
Don't talk to strangers, Roxas. Especially ones wearing all black. Face. In the middle broad daylight. Well, I guess this town's always in twilight, so.
Thanks.
Oh, gee, thanks, guys.
Do you guys think we'll always be together like this?
Hence
I sure
asking the
hope
deeper
so.
questions.
Huh? Where did that come from?
Well, you know, just thinking out loud.
Well, I doubt we could be together forever. But isn't that what growing up's all about? What's important isn't how often we see each other, but how often we think about each other. Right?
Get that off a fortune cookie?
That's it. No more ice cream for you. Man, today's turning out to be a drag.
Maybe because of yesterday's memory thief.
Nuh-uh. You know what it is? We don't want summer vacation to be over, that's all. So, how about this? We all go to the beach. And why do we go to the beach? Because we haven't gone once this entire vacation. Blue seas, blue skies. Let's just get on the train and go. No? Oh, come on.
Maybe you forgot, but we're broke.
Maybe you forgot I'm smart.
Really now? Alright, so we got save points. They look a little bit different, but overall they're pretty much the same as before. You can examine a couple things in the usual spot room. Where are they? It's the... oh, maybe not. Maybe they took it away. I feel like you used to be able to examine the dartboard. Maybe that's later in the game. Oh. So let's just head out. I think I should stand out. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm supposed to save. I have 150 money. Alright. Thank you, pence. Like I said, it's gonna be a bit slow for the first couple of episodes, but once the game really opens up, it starts to really get a lot faster. And a little bit more, less cutscene-y, more gameplay. Excuse me. Hey, look, skateboard. So one of the weirdest mechanics of this game is that there are always skateboards hidden, or not hidden, but just around towns, and you can just always just get on them and do tricks on them. Like, apparently Roxas is just the world's greatest skateboarder, because you can just do the world's, like, greatest ollie and just a bunch of spins. You can do all kinds of little tricks based off what button you press. And there's all kinds of like mini games later on that involve the skateboard. I don't know why this mechanic is in here. It's never explained why. It just is for some reason. Kind of makes me think towards Kingdom Hearts 3D. There's a lot of mechanics in that game that kind of reflect this sort of fast trick-based motion. I think it's called flow motion in that game. Much later. Now you can get off. You can actually attack enemies with this thing, which is pretty funny. They want me to go to... Who's this? This is Selma. Okay. So what you want to do is head down here. This is where Twilight Town's actually starting to open up a little bit more, so you actually go to places that you really couldn't previously. One thing to note, this place, this area, this Twilight Town, this world you're in, becomes available later on, but in a different way. And so make sure to pick up every chest you find, because you won't get a chance to later on.
Just 2 days to go. You and I have to make the finals.
I point out all the chests I can, but there may be some I may end up missing. But just make sure you get them.
You're on.
You won't
You
have a
two are
chance
gonna
to.
clean up.
Go get him.
It's a promise.
$4,800 money. Pretzels. Watermelon. Hannah doesn't have any money? At least he can count. So now we're getting to a little bit of mechanic that's kind of exclusive to Twilight Town, but at the same time, some of it kind of falls into some other worlds as well. Going up to these help wanted boards will give you a list of jobs you can do. Each one is its own little mini game you can try. I'll show them all right now. We'll start with the mail delivery system, and there are mini games in other worlds, but there's not like really like job kind of ones. This is there's 3 here and there's 3 at a different board, a different part of Twilight Town. So this is mail delivery. You have to deliver mails to all the pigeons via skateboard, like I said before, and deliver whatever with the triangle button, and you can do tricks to get points or something like that. So just walk up to a person. And that's it. Just gotta deliver 5 letters, that's it. Pretty easy game. Doesn't get you a lot of money though. 50 money. That's gonna take a while if you do that one. Second is the cargo climb. This one involves you pushing a cart up a hill. and it only moves after you do a finishing combo. Later on in the game, you can do this mini game with a ability called negative combo, which turns it into like a 1 combo. That's pretty helpful. When it goes into the air like that, you want to hit it, and it'll go up really far. That's after, I believe, every 3rd combo. Or I guess that was 2. And done. That'll net you a little bit more money than the pigeon game, but still not quite enough. Oh, 50 money. Wow. I guess I don't know. Well, that game's not worth it. Next is a game called Grandstander. This involves hitting a ball multiple times and keeping it afloat to attract a crowd. Apparently these crowds like very simple things because all you're doing is keeping a ball in the air. Lock onto it, keep track of it, and that's all I can really say about this game. Just try to get as high a score as possible. And you have 5 tries before you are done. There's my first attempt. Oh. And that's pretty much it. This is a very simple game. I don't know why this is actually a job. I wonder who thought of this. What if we make the player hit the ball one time? This is probably all just kind of sort of hidden tutorial stuff to try to get you used to mechanics of the game. Reaction commands, aerial combos, ground combos and whatnot, all that kind of stuff. Wow, you're the best. 50 money. So those are those 3 jobs, but let's move on to the other area, the marketplace, I believe. Get ourselves some Market Street Tram Common. And check out some of the other jobs that are available in this area, which involves bees, trash, and posters. Also, if you head over to this shop and talk to some of these people, they don't have anything for you, but later on you'll be able to buy some items with them. Tram! You walk in the tram, press triangle, and you can actually hop on the tram and take it around. This can be useful for getting to accessing areas that you couldn't normally reach. There might be a treasure chest up there, although maybe not at this point. Let's see. Anything? Look, no, nothing. Okay. That'll be a little bit later on. Real quick, let's go exploring, because we're going to need to show off some of the areas a little bit here. You can pretty much reach all areas around here at this point in the game. Some of them do require a little bit of jumping, like over there, maybe over there. You can get up to that top over there with a little bit of parkour and whatnot. If you look over here, you can see where the entrance to the forest is. Just hop over there and you can get to it. And is there a treasure chest in there? No, it must be later in the game. And then there's a little alleyway back there and a little spot over there where some of these jobs actually take place. Now let's go over to the board here and do some of the jobs. So you'll get a list of things: poster duty, bumble buster, and junk sweep. Poster duty we'll save for a little bit. Right now we're going to do bumble buster, which involves attacking bees. Probably the worst job to actually do in real life. In here, not as bad, but still kind of sucks. Just gotta kind of swat them away. They do attack you though, so do be careful. Just keep locking on, you'll target them eventually, and just do a combo. Pretty much it. Easy, right? All these games require you to, all these games except for Grandstander require you to do things in the fastest amount of time possible, and that's what really determines your score. That was only worth 30 money. That is not worth it. Next thing is junk sweep, which is just a simple clear away the junk, do a combo on, and that'll get you I like to line things up because when you hit one on a combo, it sends itself offline, so you can get these things down to a very limited amount of times. And if you're good, you can do it in the least amount of swings. That's pretty much the goal, is to get in the least amount of swings. What I like to do is I like to push the junk kind of in line with each other, so it makes it a lot easier to actually like perform comp. Do it in a very small amount of swings. 8 swings is actually pretty good. Fine work indeed. 50 money, thank you. I think I've actually done it where I've gotten it in 2 swings. I think that's my record or something like that. I don't know if that's impressive, but at least I think that's the least amount you can possibly do. So this is poster duty, and this is, in my opinion, the best bang for your buck, pretty much. You basically, it involves you running around the city and getting poster walls to advertise the upcoming struggle tournament. Now what this entails, I believe, I want to get that one first, is pressing the triangle button to get the posters onto the walls. Now this can be done in various ways, but I like to go, I believe it's this route. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm a little bit rusty. But when you jump off walls, you can press the triangle button and kind of warp yourself over to certain spots. So you don't actually have to make jumps, you just have to hit the triangle button. And when we get to places like this, you can do 3. There. Now it saves a little bit of time. What we want to do is come over here and grab this one. And then come over here, grab this one down here, over here, and then up this little stair. Grab this guy, and then that one, and then the last 3 are right here. There's more around, but I think this is the fastest route, at least in my opinion. I haven't actually looked this up to see if there's a faster route. There probably is, but this one gets you, I believe, the best possible score. Fantastic. Gets you 100 money, which is obviously the best. No other job, I believe, gives you 100 money unless you're doing it in a different way. So we're going to go ahead and do this one a bunch of times in order to get the most amount of money. You want to get 5,000 money total, I believe. Pretty sure. That's the that gives you an actual extra bonus item. If you do it all properly, prim and proper. So I'm actually going to do this one more time for you guys, and then I'll cut and do it on my own. But while I'm doing that, let's talk a little bit. Oh, I screwed that up, didn't I? That's fine. I'll just do a little hobby hop. About Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, I believe, 2006, right before some of the more major, or the new consoles kind of jumped into the scene. And obviously the sequel to Kingdom Hearts 1, it came out Chain of Memories, which was a game on the Game Boy Advance. And if you Chain of Memories, basically the plot summary is essentially Sora finds his way into a mansion. There he is greeted by a mysterious man in dark robe, who tells him that the further he goes through this mansion, the more memories he will lose. And so the game basically takes place, you're basically going around through all the worlds of Kingdom Hearts 1, doing pretty much the same thing you did in Kingdom Hearts 1, except with a card-based system, which isn't important to the storyline though, just the mechanic of the gameplay. And slowly losing your memories, and eventually reveals a little bit more of a deeper plot. Long story short, Sora falls asleep for a year in order to restore his memories by the witch Naminé, who you meet in that game, as well as in the beginning cutscene is the girl with blonde hair. And so right now Sora is asleep, and so we are playing as Roxas until Sora wakes up. And that's pretty much this plot summary of Chain of Memories. It was remade on the PS2 in a full console release, and then included in the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD remake, which included Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, which was released last year for the PS3. But I did not pick that up because I didn't feel the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix was really all that worth it, as well as the fact that I do not want to play Chain of Memories again. I've already played it twice. And you do actually play that game twice in order to get a full completion, because there is an extra side story with Riku, in which you play through the entire game again, with some slightly different mechanics. It's a fun game, but not really one I want to play multiple times. I don't think I'll ever end up playing that game again, just because. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do this a bunch of times until I get 5,000 money bonus. Right now I have, what was it, 1,600 money. Which I need somewhat some more. I'm just gonna get 5,000 myself. So I got to about 2,000 money. I think that's yeah, 2,000 money. And I actually didn't realize that they do this, but there's this little cutscene here. Roxas is saying that that he thinks we have enough, and we should get to the station. I guess this was added in Final Mix. I know this wasn't in Kingdom Hearts 2 because I remember doing this a lot of times, and I always have to look up. You become quite dexterous. AP +2. Okay, so yeah, when you get 2,000 money or above, you automatically. Oh, it takes you automatically. Okay, cool. So that's something that they changed in the from the original version. Is they send you automatically here after you get the maximum reward. If you go any less, then you don't get the extra reward.
Nice work, everyone. Added to what we started with, we now have... Ta-da! 5,000 money!
Sweet!
Sweet!
Let's get tickets.
We can't be together forever, so we better make the time we do have something to remember. Huh? Gotcha!
Hayner trying to have a nice deep moment with Roxas, but pulls out a little bit too early. Could have stayed in a little bit longer, Hayner. Could have stayed in. Would have had a nice moment. Oh! I didn't know this was Super Smash Brothers, bro. Tripping.
Huh? What?
Roxas! 3 minutes! Okay.
Well, that was weird. What was with that? What happened to my? What was with that stick that flew out of me?
4 students. Roxas, the money. Wait. No.
Huh?
He took it.
Where are you going?
Remember when I fell? I had the money before that. I bet that guy took it.
Guy?
He couldn't have gotten too far.
What are you talking about? There was no guy.
Huh? But there wasn't? Really? Oh boy. There wasn't anyone there?
You okay, Roxas? You're looking a little there. I didn't see no guy. Did you guys see a guy? I certainly didn't. It's a very poorly textured clock. Who let these kids on top of a freaking clock tower? Oh man, look at those trees.
It's melting.
Sorry.
Oh man, and those houses. Oh god.
Already.
I'm noticing so many really bad details in this game.
Strange.
You said it.
Can you feel Sora?
Can you feel sorrow?
Well, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you all for joining me for part 2. Tomorrow, we'll get to day 3. Obviously, the next day.